This is how I rig my models. I wanted to make this video to show how I basically model my the models I find on the internet and rig them and just make animations, even though I haven't made a lot of animations with these characters because I didn't have time because I was rigging most of the characters of the show trailer that I'm making. Still waiting on Fleetways though, but anyways, let's get started. I know y'all wanted to see oh, yo, if you're clicking on this video, you want to see how you rig a OM model. So this is Kolossos here. As you can see, I textured him. I did not model him. I found it in Found Labs, but I did texture it, and I did make some adjustments to Colossus to make it a little bit more OM like. So this is the basis of the model. There is the left arm that is I'm guessing it's this one, the meat, the spiked meat of Colossus with his bones and flesh and all that. And finally his body. This is his body basis, his main body of Colossus, and his head obviously is pretty nice head, nice model. And finally the left leg. This is his left leg, as you can see. This is a very good texture I found. And we have the right model, right leg. I mean, you can see here it's the same thing, same textures, everything. And finally the right arm, the arm where he grabs people or something and just smashes them together in in OM. But so let's go to the basis of how I rigged it. So I usually, for the most part, I use Easy Will to rig my models every single time. I never miss Easy Will. So I'll just give you a quick basis on how Moon Animator works. If you want Moon Animator, I will just send a message or something on in the comments, and I will send you the file. I have a file of Moon Animator if you really want to animate or something, or you want to use OM models and just rig it yourself or something. Just comment down below, and I will personally send the file in the description of another video, an unlisted video, I would say. And all right, and these are the three bases of Easy Build: parts, cleaner, and model. The main use for rigging is parts, because the parts is where you select the part and then you just do that, and you can join it in place and you can animate it. And this is where you animate it. But if you don't want to animate, you just want to attach it to a person part, and you just want to like just not animate it, then just unclick this box and just join in place and you'll be fine. Always click join in place with a OM rig model. If you press join, it will just be all funky and it won't be exactly how you want it to be. So I suggest you always use join in place. That's where I usually do it all the time. I do it all the time and it's giving me no problem. Now the cleaner. We in the OM rigging, I don't use the cleaner. Never. The cleaner basically cleans all the thing. I'll just show you here. All right, so I imported a table model here. And this is what the cleaner's function. As you can see, there's these parts and all that. So the cleaner, what it will do, it's usually used for models outside of the toolbox, or you just import it in a toolbox or something. But um if you this is basically makes it animatable something and rigs it. So if you press clean on the rig model, it will clean the thing for you. As you can see now, this is the parts and this is the main base of union and stuff. So it basically cleans the model you want. Now, finally, the model section. The model section is used for when you have a model and there's in those parts in the model and you want to specifically weld every single part in that except with this one, and when you click it, it moves the part with this. So that's what easy model weld will do. It will basically, when you select it, it will weld every single part that's in it to that. So when you move that specific part, it will move all the other parts. And this is the rundown basis of the weld model that I use all the time. I mainly use parts and maybe models, but I mainly use parts because that's how it's easier and it's more customizable, and it just does the job. So I'll just show you how I basically model. So first thing, when you model an OM character, is basically just just group all the things into one single model. And if the model you export or import from a different type of error or in the toolbox, you always have to name the parts that are specifically basically human anatomy or something, I would say. Like basically like the leg, right leg, the sock, the shoe base, the lace, the gold buckle foot. It's always useful to name the parts that you are gonna animate or rig or something, because it just makes it, you can basically makes it easier for you to understand, and you can um rig it more easily. Always group them, and always group ones like the leg, for example. Group it in one singular model. It'll be organized and will not affect the rigging process. I suggest you group it if you know what you're doing. But for now, just group all the parts into one model, like the leg, the other leg, the body, the right arm, and the left arm, and the head. So after you done that, um, group all these parts in one and then add a main base part. This main base part will be the basis and will make so that when you move uh the model with this, it will literally move it together. So how you do that is based simple. Just when you group all these together with the main part in, you simply just go over here down into primary part, and it's just click it and just put it in there like a freaking bionicle or something, and then you finally put it in, and you can start rigging. And always find a second. There's two bases in the model. So this is the second base. This is the main base, and this is the second base. Always, the main base will be the base for this, and this base will be the base for the rest of the entire model. What I mean by that is that every single thing right here has to be connected to this. So every model, this is connected to this singular part, so you can rig it in Moon Animator, or rig it wherever you want to do in Roblox Studio. So then, so now that you have two bases, all you gotta do now is just simply just go to Easy Weld, and you just choose which part you want to link to the base, and which part you want to animate, and just combine those together in the base, and finally you get something like this. When you go to Moon Animated File and go to Colloquial, and then you have this is all the rigs I have made. There's some complicated, like for example, I did rig it more advanced, like because I know how to rig. So this is the base, as you can see. Yours, if you do it like if a beginner, you be basically like this. All these parts will be connected into the base and will just be like this. You can do it like that, and they won't have advanced stuff. But for me, however, I rigged it so that this part, like this, for example, the shoelace with the right leg, it is inside that. If you know how to do that, I suggest you do that. If I know, probably make a video doing that if y'all want. But for me, I just put it inside this because it'll be easier for me to rig it and animate it in the future. As you can see, I did with the left leg, not with the right fresh, but with the right arm, I did do it as well with this part right here with the fingers and all that, that'll just make it more organized and more easier to animate. And yeah, this is the rig. The rig will be looking like this, but for you, it will be a lot of parts, a lot of parts, mainly. But this one is more polished, more organized because I rigged it so that it be like that. As you can see, there's rig. You can move it in like that. So you can move the thing, move it the arm like that, and you can just play around with it a little bit, easy rigging, and yeah, you can use the tail too. And yeah, this is how you rig a web model. It's basically the rundown of any model you import on Roblox. You just have to find the main part and then the second main part, and then you can just connect all those other parts to that and to the base, and then just it's not that complicated. I mean, I learned it like for a while. It took me a long time when I was animating, but I finally decided to rig, and when I need to rig, I finally know how to rig, and yeah, it's helped me a lot. And I'll give you all a sneak peek now, since the video's already gonna end. I already showed you everything. So a sneak peek for my next video. This is silver. I'm trying to find the Blaze model, but for now, this is what I have to work with. This his model is not finished, as you can see. This is Cream's model. That's another video. But this is the cheese model. I did rig cheese. I did rig a cheese model that I did, and this is the silver model that I have to rig. Um, so basically, this is what I did. Like, same process, but it's still not finished. I have to rig it again. But the silver model isn't, well, really good for animating because of complications, very advanced rigging stuff. If y'all want to hear it, just let me know and I'll show you why. But yeah, this is the sneak peek, and this is how you rig OM model. And if you want other tips on how to rig other stuff, you can just subscribe, like, and just comment. I would really appreciate, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.